I don't know what happened or if it's like windy, the connection and all of that. But every time my lives be getting good, it just be like, what's really going on? Honey, these people. So, okay. Hey, Lady Royal, we are back. Yeah, we back. That's what I tried to tell y'all before I said, I'm going to have to restart my live. Oh, I'm so interested to know what y'all thoughts on some other stuff too. I don't know, like every time like when it's real windy or something like that, it could have been a connection issue or anything. Like I don't know, like it could like it just cut off or it kind of froze or something. You on time. You got into it with some idiotic person in the comment section over Blue Ivy.
Yeah, I know you see me.
Oh, ooh, I like that. I like that. Yes. I was just talking about that on the first half of the live, where I was like, I didn't feel like that comment was cool that old boy made. What you need? What you want to know, Serene? It's super cold in Afghanistan, honey. I don't know nothing about that. I bet though. I know it's cold out here. Yes, we gonna get into the next topic in a minute. I'm gonna answer Serene's question. But while we waiting on Serene, that is a good question, rough girl. Are you on active duty? Okay, so is it weird how gay white MUAs rising faster than black MUAs? Not at all. Y'all know what the game is. You know all my conspiracy theorists out there. Y'all know what the game is. Y'all know it's a lot of people running that sort of stuff, and it's mostly those types of people. So you know you have this type of stuff going even with the whole movement on how they attach it to the civil rights movement and say that that's a part of that. So or you in Fort Bragg. Shout out to all the people that's in the service, y'all. What you mean? Hey Ben. What you mean, Lady Royal? Cause we only got Jackie for the black women and nobody for the gay black MUAs. I mean, it's just honey like the natural hair movement on here. You have women that is my complexion with 4C like this, and they don't promote them like that as much as they should. They promote the mixed girls who never really had a problem, with natural hair. It was never not acceptable to have mixed type of hair. So you've seen that them take over the movement. You've even seen women that they capitalize on looking ethnic like they're mixed or black to capitalize on that market. So I mean, I'm not surprised. Okay, you said who said something about Blue Ivy? Okay, so on the Shade Room Diamond Rev 01, Funky Dineva was up there on the Shade Room. He was trending because I guess it was something on the Queen's Supreme Court. And T.S. Madison was talking about, Jay-Z and Beyonce. And, Maddie was like, oh, Beyonce is, extra beautiful. And I think she said Jay-Z was, it was not attractive. And then Funky Dineva, the camera cuts to him and he says Blue Ivy is ugly too. So everybody, like social media has been dragging Funky Dineva. I think they say he put out an apology, but that's what happened. You said he did an apologies video? Yeah. So that's what happened with that if you missed that. Yeah, people are saying he put out an apology, but I don't think that that's cool. Oh, they was talking mess about Blue Ivy on the Breakfast Club. I just don't think it's cool for people to come after people kids, especially not adults that's already like, fully developed and they don't look good like that. Like, don't do that. Leave the kids alone. Leave the kids alone. Exactly, especially something that's not even Blue Ivy is a beautiful looking little girl. Leave the kids alone. Kids got all the time in the world to develop and to develop into who they are. They see her as mogul. Haters don't discriminate. Well, she is a mogul as a child. Let her come out with a nail polish line or little kids clothes, honey. That'll sell out. She a mogul and she ain't even got to put in no work. Really like that. The parents have done it already. You know, if she come out with anything, it's gonna do good because of who her parents are. Okay, yes, Miss Reacts, we are back. You said Blue is richer than all the people who have something to say about her looks. But I don't understand why you would say that and put your platform in jeopardy. Like, them people can't make a phone call and say, handle that. Like, I don't understand why certain stuff you just need to just be quiet about. Get your coin and be quiet about. Everything don't need a response or, people get in a moment because they be trying to be cute. Didi, you going ham. I don't know nothing about that. But I'm saying, like, a lot of people just make themselves easy targets, too, because of certain stuff that they have going on in their life. That's what I will say. The internet was closing the man with the wide neck with deformity. But it's okay to pick on an adult. It irks my nerves. I mean, I say don't make fun of people with disabilities and don't, come after children and that sort of stuff or victims of a crime and stuff like that. I'm not for all that type of stuff. Now, what y'all think? We discussed Blac Chyna on the first half of this and, that situation with the Funky Dineva. You said you don't appreciate for being picked on for being fat. Yeah, I don't like people picking on people in general. When I was coming up, y'all, I was skinny shamed. Okay? Like, that was the thing, the skinny shame. And different comedians skinny shame people. Like, Monique would always skinny shame people. I always thought that Monique had, like, a huge problem with that. And maybe because of stuff that happened in her life. So, it was a lot of stuff, I was shamed because I was, tall for my age at the time. Like, it was just a lot of stuff. Exactly, Deshaun. What was the purpose of him calling her ugly like that? It was just, no. You didn't get a butt until you had twins. God be holding back stuff, until when you need it. He holds stuff back. I feel like, when he hid my beauty until a certain time in my life. Like, he decided I'm going to just sprinkle some glow. I'm going to allow this to develop the way it needs to. It's just like a flower. Like, at first, it's like a green little bud, and then it just develops. You said time when you were skinny shame. Time when I was skinny shame. He'll bring it on. But that's why I don't understand why these girls, they go and get all that surgery done, because you got to give, like, when they're really young, because you got to give your body time to develop. You know what I mean? You don't ever know what it's going to end up looking like. Thank you, Daryl. Yes, Didi, hurt people hurt other people. That's why I don't really take it real serious when people try to come for me, because I feel like they probably miserable about something in their own life. You know what I mean? Like, people have been coming for me about my natural hair, and I don't feel bad about it. Like, I feel like if God gave me this type of hair that's coming out my scalp, I'm not gonna alter and put on a wig because you feel like I should put on a wig. That's your business. If I feel like wearing a wig, I'll wear a wig. If I don't feel like wearing a wig, I'm not gonna wear a wig. Like, I feel like, that's your problem. Shoot, if it's coming out my hair, I don't feel the need to put on all that excess gel and all of that. It is what it is. And whoever you get with need to know. Look, it is what it is. Shoot. Thank you, Dee Dee Love. Okay, so I just told her skinny girls always tell me that when she got mad, somebody got mad at you, Serene. Everybody don't wake up like this, per Beyonce. Okay, thank you, Miss Reacts. She will do anything for money. Who you talking about, Blac Chyna? I just seen her on Instagram selling some organic lightener pills or something like that, and it's just sad. Like, it's like cigarettes. You can tell people time and time again that causes cancer and the complications, and they will always, like, they care about assimilating into society. You know, light skin does not automatically mean that you're going to be successful. It's not going to make you attractive. You have to be attractive. You're not going to just bleach your skin and then it's going to make people think that you're attractive. Look at Vibes, no shade to Vibes Cartel, but look at Vibes Cartel and Sammy Sosa. Sammy Sosa looked like a nice brown skinned man before he did that to himself. What is Chyna gonna do when her fake butts drop? She probably gonna keep getting that surgery done until, But y'all saying Blac Chyna don't want to go back to working at King of Diamonds. She was selling the glutathione pills. Honey, people are buying, like, that's the thing. People are buying anything. Kylie Jenner ain't have near lip and was selling lip gloss. How you ain't have lips and you go sell lip gloss? I'm just serious. Like, people can sell anything now. You said it's gonna sag. She was trying to sell pills to lose weight. Why is she getting liposuction? Because, like, people just need to understand, like, them celebrities, they gonna slap their name on whatever to make money. Like, that's why when these natural hair gurus be up here and they be talking about, oh, this make your hair look like this, and half of them products, we know they not using, the people just sending them the products. Kim Kardashian is coming out with man makeup. No comment. No comment. And you know what? The people who, the gays and people is going to go buy that. The people that wear makeup and people is going to buy that. Or people that even do movie makeup type of stuff is going to go buy that. Yeah, I'm done. Exactly. Nothing in this life is a quick fix. You just have to just do what you need to do. Man, makeup. Exactly. Let me see. For nowadays, you got to come with some vitamin C oil and sprinkle it on a man hairline to make sure that's his real hairline with them toupees they be having on. Man cup. Yes, man cup. Thank you, Jason. I always laugh when you see celebs selling that box hair dye or some lotion on TV, like Beyonce or whoever really using L'Oreal box hair dye. Exactly. Oh, just accept what you got. That's how I feel. Like, certain little stuff, if you wanna, work out and go to the gym, because honestly, the people today, they don't have the bodies that they really want to have because we're so lazy as a society. Like, our ancestors before, they had to walk miles to get water, build houses with their bare hands. You said you want to see your next date with a birth certificate and a baby wipe. Kanye gonna pick all the colors he like. I'm done. Oh, I'm done. You think her makeup artist wanted her to? I mean, what would be the difference? Are they gonna make it thicker for people who, maybe like people who maybe are transitioning and they may have that 5 o'clock shadow and the makeup might be thicker? to cover that. I don't know. I just feel like I'm into skincare. Like I'm more getting into skincare. Like I love Korean skincare. Like the skin be so glowy. If you just drink the right amount of water you're supposed to and you do what you need to do, your skin you know who I want to see makeup from? Janae Aiko. Her skin is the bomb. Her skin is the bomb. So I would want to see makeup from her. I don't really want to see makeup from people who, when you see them without the makeup, you like. Have y'all ever seen the reactions of babies on to how their mothers look without makeup? Like there's videos of babies without makeup, seeing their mom without makeup, and they jump in the video. It's so cute. It is so cute. Like babies when they react to how they're like. I'm not gonna be having my kids out here looking like, who is that? Or they get so much work done, they see their mother's baby pictures like, what is going on here? You don't mind men in makeup, but why call it makeup for men? Just like use regular makeup. Miss Mussy, the same reason that they getting academics to do a Fashion Nova line for money. They just want to slap a celebrity's name on it, and people are just so crazy. They go and buy that mess. What's the difference between man makeup and regular makeup? What is the difference? Don't go on YouTube. You saw a girl was Freddy Krueger, and after, like, wait a minute, baby, she went from her horrific to fabulous. Man, when you be seeing some of them, what is it, them K-pop or K-beauty makeovers where they start taking the tape off their chin and they teeth be busted out and everything, I'll be like, I could understand why men be up there talking about, I need to see what you look like without all that on first. Men be like, nah. Did you just say Freddy Krueger was hot? Oh my gosh. I had a date completely tell me all about lace fronts. Wait a minute, he told you about lace fronts? I'm still having to explain what T means to guys. Like guys that are straight, they don't be having a clue about none of this stuff that we're talking about now. The only reason they probably know about lace fronts is because, you know, it's everywhere. That mess is on Instagram, or it literally be everywhere. Like catfishing is at an all-time high. Now you even got to ask girls, are they really black? You got to sit there and rub her skin for real to make sure ain't no bronzer going to come off, or they ain't taking melanin pills. You was looking for... oh my goodness. Catfishing is at an all-time high. But okay, y'all. I got a good question for y'all. Since we talking about this, you know, men makeup and men tripping and all this other stuff, what do y'all think about Joe Budden telling Sin that he's not sleeping with her and stuff like that? What did y'all think about that? I found that real interesting that he told his woman that he wasn't sleeping with her because he had to work and all this other stuff. Like, what did y'all think about that? Do y'all think that Joe and her doing that for the story plot of Love and Hip Hop, or do y'all think that the way she called him an old man and walked off, though, you would be his behind? Like, you're not supposed to deny your husband or your wife, you know, relations. You said he's tired of her, the thrill is gone, it's fake for tea. I don't think no Joe Budden is passing up no love. I think they just I think it's a storyline. I just don't see it. But you know, some people in relationships do get comfortable. Like after they have kids and stuff, it just don't be as hot as it was. You said they cute together? I agree, because they be on Twitter showing the happy marriage. You know, after you have kids, you know, when kids are like really, really little, you know, they are attentive. A lot of people be talking about it. I be looking at the little mommy blogs or the daddy and me blogs on YouTube. Your son met this girl online. She was like, when she came to visit, she was so dark with all this makeup. You was scared. Ooh. That be them filters. You better say, listen, take that Snapchat, Instagram filter off. Let me see the real. Get up on FaceTime. No filter. Get on Face. Oh. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. It's something in the liquor. You know, Chris Brown be on that. That remind me of that video. Joe probably still harassing Tahiri. I don't have no first-hand knowledge of any of Oh, honey, them filters be giving girls freckles. Eyelashes be out to here. I mean, the Photoshop booties sitting on the sink pictures. I'm glad I don't see no more of those, like how it used to be reckless out here in these streets. He sat there talking about, wait, so rough. He sat here talking about your hair and outfit, baby. I'm known to text somebody like, call me, it's an emergency. That's my way out, and I block before I get back in the car. What's your favorite Chris Brown song? That's a good question. He got so many good songs. I don't know. It's so many different good choices. I'm gonna get back to you on that. It's so many he got so many. I like the song it's a hard choice. It's a hard. Chris Brown got a lot of good songs. You said you like No Air with Jordan Sparks. I kind of like the song How to Party with Gucci Mane and Usher. So that's the latest song I like with him on there. He came out, but it was the first date. Ooh, taking selfies, and you don't like to taking selfies in the dirty bathrooms, Brian? You done with it? I don't like the selfies where you see the toilet and stuff in the background. I just don't like that. Like, these filters are just lies, how a person looks. I think it's just to get people accustomed to these fake human being cyborg things they got popping. Oh my gosh. Alicia, I have no first-hand knowledge of that about Joe Budden. Lord, you like this song with him and Aaliyah? Yeah, I think Aaliyah probably would have, if she was still alive, she most likely would have probably did a song with him and Drake. Probably. King Mick, what you talking about? When did I change my name the other day? The other day, it's now KingBritneyChanel. King Chanel, the movement. Let me see. Selfies with the baby's diapers that need to be changed. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Y'all are cracking me up. Hey, Kizzy Lolo. You like it? Oh, I'm glad you like it. Why you like it? Oh, man. Y'all got me cracking up. If Aaliyah was alive, most of these chicks wouldn't be around. I think it's true. I think a lot of popular people that was popular wouldn't be as popular. Or when people are online. Oh, Sarah, you hit the nail on the head. Okay, so do you think if Aaliyah was around, Beyonce would be as big as she is? I don't think so. I don't know. Like, I don't think so. I think Aaliyah just was so relatable. She was so like that. Like, it was just like a naturalness, like a down to earthness about her. So I don't know. You know, I think y'all, like, I was talking to somebody about this. I think, like, you know, everything has an era. This is, you know, a lot of people be fans of people and they be like super fans where they think like the person is always gonna be popping or always gonna be like on. And it's just like everything have an era. Like you had the bad boy era, you had like the cash money era, no limit era. Like everything is an era. So some things they go forward, you know what I mean? And then, things, start coming to trickling down. Like everything has an era. Like everybody who is in the entertainment business, they be here and they be buzzing, and then eventually, there will be somebody else. So your phone, well, Sheba, we haven't been on here that long though. We only been on here for 25 minutes. The live had cut off last time. I don't know what was going on. It could have been like a connection issue. We in the mumble era now. Carl McDonald says, have you heard Meek's album, Honey? I was listening to a little bit of it earlier because I wanted to know what y'all thought about the Rick Ross verse. Let me read to y'all what the verse said, because Carl just reminded me of that. Like, we were supposed to be talking about that, but everybody, we was having good discussions. We could flow with it. It don't have to be on one topic. But Carl, since you asked, Meek Mill just, he dropped the Championships album, y'all. So y'all should listen to the album. Yes. He got Drake on this album. Cardi B is on this album. Jay-Z, Rick Ross, all these good people, it's a good selection of people on this album that a lot of people listen to. I don't listen to all these people, but it's a good selection of people that people loves to listen to. That's popular. So it's a song called Was Free on the record, right? So Jay is on the song, Rick Ross is on the song. Let me read to y'all the verse and y'all tell me, do y'all think he was talking about Tekashi69 on this particular song? Now, mind y'all, Tekashi is behind bars for racketeering and firearm charges. So this is what it says on the verse. Now, screaming gang gang, now you want to rap. Racketeering charges caught him on a tap. Looking for a bond, lawyers want a tax. Purple hair got them faggots on your back. Now, like I said, I'm not trying to, these are not my words. These are Rick Ross's words. And you gotta say the word because that's what he say on the song. So I'm not coming at nobody or whatever. Like, I'm being respectful, y'all. These are lyrics, okay? These are not the words of BritneyChanel. Now, the last line really had me thinking that was a diss. Because who is in jail for racketeering but Tekashi? Who was yelling Treyway, Treyway? Screaming gang gang, now you want to rap. Racketeering charges caught him on a tap. They just released them wiretap transcripts and stuff, looking for a bond, so he wasn't able to get bonded out or bailed out of jail. Lawyers want a tax. So, this had me like, well, did he send the song and redo the song? Or it's kind of, to me, well, Meek Mill verse don't have nothing to do with it. It's Rick Ross that's saying the Tekashi line. But I'm like thinking, all my all my conspiracy theorist people, now it's got me thinking like maybe they could be trying to punish Tekashi for something, or I don't know if this is album promotion for this album that Meek Mill got. But it just seems like crazy to me that, this part on the song just seems like it's about Tekashi. Now, he doesn't say Tekashi name or anything like that. But, Tekashi has been trending since last week when all this happened. So, I don't know. Maybe Rick Ross could have, last minute changed that because of what happened. Maybe he knows something. But that last line, Rick Ross has gotten into hot water for some of his rap lines before. This purple hair got them, F's on your back. And he says the word faggots in the song. So I'm just trying to figure out, that seems like a diss to me. Like when you start yelling them F-bombs, you starting to, trying to get at a certain community. You said, yeah, somebody, my mama is making me some biscuits. I needed some biscuits today. Okay, let me see. Why didn't Black New Yorkers check Hispanics about saying the N word being from the South? It feels. Jason, because let me explain to you. I'm glad you asked. New York is not like the South. I keep trying to tell people this. In New York, because I'm from the Bronx, y'all. I have cousins that's Boricua, Dominican. I have like it's like in New York, it's not like the South. It's like y'all keep thinking that the New York is like the South, like with that Jim Crow stuff. In New York, it's like you could have like I have Asian friends or like, Puerto Rican friends, Cuban friends, and if they're in the area where you live at, they'll be like, my nigga, like in the same building as you, they consider black. So we're not looking at it. We don't look at like I wouldn't look at Tekashi like, oh, this is a Mexican. Like he's from the neighborhood. He lives in the thing or whatever. Like I have little cousins that look like a Tekashi or whatever, and they say the N word or whatever, and they're Spanish. So it's like they live in a neighborhood. You don't dig dirt with these people. You don't, grew up with these people. They go into the same corner store as you. It's the culture is totally different than down south. It's like we're a melting pot in New York City. So I don't really look at it like that. Like I know a lot of people be harping on that. Just like with the Cardi B situation, how people was like, oh, she's calling black women roaches and all this other stuff. No, in New York, if you a bum chick, you a roach. It don't matter what color you are, you a roach. So it's like the southern mindset, it doesn't exist in New York City. Like it's not the same. Like I had to clear that up because it's not the same at all. Like I don't know why they keep trying to push that. Like all the southern people that I see that do reviews, man, this Mexican running around saying nigga, 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 and all this other stuff. It's not the same. Like they don't view Tekashi as Mexican in New York. Like he would be considered black in the neighborhood. Like you see him and he's sitting there with a whole bunch of like it's always like that. Like you'll have like your Puerto Rican homeboys like in the crew with you. Like or you'll have it's kind of different because you live on a on a cotton plantation. It's different everywhere you go. You just gotta learn the culture about different places. Like you go, like everywhere you go is gonna be different. Hey, fun golden girl, you been really busy. Yes, you here now. Good to see you. You said what's up with that? I feel like Martin. Don't talk about my mama biscuits. I'm one of the few Southerners who understand the new NY culture. Yeah. But then, it's different. A lot of people think, you think people, okay, let me see. Tia is saying, you think people still gonna buy 6ix9ine music? Of course. I think that right now, because he like the most talked about right now, they're gonna buy his music. It's family farmland. Well, I'm glad I had like different experiences. I experienced different places. So I'm glad because it lets you know the mindset of, where you're at, where you're going, You said bread sounds good. Bread is just, it's always good. It's never a bad moment for bread. They gave J-Lo hell when she said the N-word. And I don't know why, because J-Lo is from the Bronx. Like, J-Lo is Puerto Rican and from the Bronx. It's just a thing. Like, we don't look at those type of people like they're, Okay, so you said, can anyone in New York say the N-word if they grew up in the hood, even white people? I'm not sure. I wouldn't go so far as to say, like, maybe white people. I wouldn't go so far to say that. But if you like an ethnic person, like, prime example, I know some Cambodian people who, like, they're really tan, like, they're hood, and they say, nigga, like, or I wouldn't go like, I wouldn't go so far to say like you would be Caucasian and people wouldn't go run down on you for saying that. No. But if you're like a ethnic person and you live in the neighborhood, like you from the hood, nobody is gonna be looking at you like you in the same building as me. You go to the same corner store like bodega as me. Like you grew up and went to the same school as me. Like you on the same you done been through the piss in the hallways. Like it's like you the same. Like they're not looking at them like, oh yeah, like it's not the same racial dynamics. Now there is situations where, you know, like maybe back in the day, like it could have been like, you know, the Italians against this type of people or whatever, but for the most part, like currently it's not like that. You said Brian, you said biscuits and gravy. You like to dip yours, huh, Brian? It's just a different, like, it's a different, like, dynamic, though. I understand what you're saying, though. Like, I mean, it's, like, and, you know, the South is different. You know, it's different. Like, you might have a little bit more racism because it's not, like, certain cities, it's not big melting pots. But if you live in a big city and you live in the South, it's probably a whole bunch of different type of people. Thank you, Fun Golden Girl. You said, okay, here's my holiday gift to you. Happy holidays. Thank you so much, love, you know, for donating to the channel, love. You said it's so different in Atlanta. Supremacy must be heavy up there. And why for people of color to band together. No. Where's all this supremacy? This is what I'm talking about. Where's all this supremacy coming from? Thank you, Fun Golden Girl. Where's all this supremacy coming from? No, it's not. No, it's not. The supremacy is not high like that. And no. No, it's just, it's a cultural thing. It's just, it's a melting pot. Like, I have family, like, you know, I got, you know, Jamaicans, Haitian people I know, Africans, Cubans, Puerto Ricans, all different type of people. They all be at the cookout together, like all be at the cookout together, no problems. At the family functions, no problems. You said I get the difference in skydive, but a lot of people in New Yorkers seem familiar with that. You said you from Kentucky, but gravy on everything. Yeah, it's like one big bowl of jambalaya. You making me hungry, Fun Golden Girl. Jambalaya sound good around now, honey. I need to shout out to my people from New Orleans, baby. Like, I love y'all. Y'all, that gumbo. Alicia says that's gonna be a no. Yeah, it's not the same though. It's not like it's not heavy supremacy like other places and all of that. It's a melting pot of people. You gotta have your hot sauce. Have I been in New Orleans? Nah, it probably will be a fun place to go though. Like for that food, give me a po' boy, a good little gumbo, some Cajun food, you know. I just love the people. I love the people. Yeah, there's differences. NY is one huge melting pot. We're number 2 in the melting pot. And your state down south is still segregated. It just depends on where you go in the South. Like, if you live in a big city, like, in Atlanta, I don't think it's segregated in Atlanta like that either. Like, it just depends on where you live. Now, when you say, I would say certain aspects of maybe like Georgia, as you go off to them country parts where it ain't a lot of diversity, probably is a lot of segregation. Or like if you go to, you know, certain southern places, the richest black people live in the South. Oh. Hey Sarah, you was born and raised in New Orleans. Kevin, and you know about that good gumbo then. You must know about that good gumbo. I just don't go nowhere where it's segregation and all that other crazy stuff like that. Like, if you dealing with that, like, I'm not living nowhere like that. Like, that's crazy in 2018 to be dealing with that. I deals with diversity. I don't want to all, one group, a neighborhood or anything. Like, it got to be all different folks in the neighborhood. You can't believe Blac Chyna selling that cream. Honey, people was mad. They say people was mad at her, and that's why they was ready to scrap. Because she only stayed there an hour. Your home state was known as Little Dixie, but we could barbecue. Man, somebody, I need to meet people that's Gullah and Geechee or something, honey, because that food be looking good, too. That food, from the South, y'all know what I'm talking about. If y'all from the Carolinas or you from Georgia, y'all know about the Gullah and Geechee, honey, how they barbecue. That barbecue food be looking good. You said you love people as well, have lived and visited with other cultures, and I found I just continue to be me. And if I was accosted wrongfully, I introduced the other me. She said that other me coming out. Oh. The first time you met a Puerto Rican, you cried because you thought they were possessed. I like meeting different types of people because I get to teach them a little bit about my culture, because a lot of the times they be like real curious about, you know, where, black people, like, I learned as a black person, a lot of times, stuff be coming off to people as like racist, but a lot of the times people are legitimately asking questions because you may be the first black person that they've ever encountered in their life. You know what I mean? Or they might not know the ropes or the rules. Like I had to, when I had, Asian friends, I had to sometimes teach them you don't go up to nobody and touch their hair out the blue. Don't do that. So it's certain stuff like, you know, you don't do certain stuff. Okay, so Tried and True says, I'm from North Carolina and I usually go down to Charleston, South Carolina and Moncks Corner to get that style of food. Honey, you guys too, that food be looking good. Yeah, they sometimes they don't know. You could tell typically the people who know and who just really trying to try you. You could kind of tell. You could kind of tell. You like teaching. I enjoy it too. Like I feel like I like going to different places, like eating different kinds, like types of food too. Like enjoying, culture and, enjoying different types of people, because that's how you build bridges and you do things. When you're from a farm in a small town, you never know of other races and than what you see on television. Rough girl, that's true. If you never leave, that's why like I think everybody should like leave where they from at least once in their life so they could see. There's a South Carolina food place in Manhattan. Y'all know about that in Manhattan, the South Carolina food place? What's the name of it, love? I mean, I love it. Like, I like mingling with different types of people. Ooh, you said vegetarian soul food. Yes, I got a chance to try some. It was like fried chicken, but not. And I couldn't understand how they made it taste like chicken. It tricked my mind, boy, into thinking it was chicken when I had it. Because I was like, ooh, this chicken wrap is good. But then I was like, oh, this ain't even chicken. But it tasted like chicken. You love all cultures. Now that you traveled with the military, you love German food. I be cracking up at the military stories about food or whatever. Like, especially when you going out. Like, nah, I don't like no tofu. I don't think it was no tofu, Brian. I've tried all type of different food, but Jamaican, we don't have any Jamaican spots. I am so sorry that you don't have no Jamaican spots, because Jamaican food, and I think I'm a little biased. Jamaican food is it. It's just it. It's the truth. You gotta try it. If you ever leave Memphis, well, can you Google and look in your city and see if they have some? It got to be some Jamaican people in Memphis somewhere. It got to. You said every person should travel before settling down and having kids. I'm gonna have my kids with me everywhere when I travel. Like I want to wear the little thing like the wraps like the African ladies do, and just have them everywhere. Yes, some coconut rice and peas. You like jerk chicken? Okay, so the restaurant is called Spoon Fed. Yes, it is. We cooking. We chefing up. We chefing up over here. You said a headscarf, King Mick. What is? That is not a headscarf, King Mick. Okay. You love Memphis barbecue, the best ever. Oh my gosh. Y'all known for the barbecue? Oh. Y'all got me hungry on here. Oh, you talking about the turban. I think in the Indian culture it's called like a sari or something like that. I don't know how to pronounce it, but they just wrap it around. And you can carry stuff. You know, I see some women, they carry their kids in it. It be looking cute though. Get your muscles on so I can get my back muscles and my arm muscles popping. People hating because I'm the mosquito weight champion of the world. You said your mom used to take you to Liberty Land and Graceland every year. Aww. It's always good to like make memories with, you know, your family and stuff. Like the focus on the positivity of life and all of that. But sometimes, you know, people be having them family members that just have you like say one more thing. Say one more thing at this table today. You try masala, tikka masala? Yes. Oh my gosh. It's good. I know it was good. Okay, so Memphis with the barbecue, you were stationed at Fort Campbell in the 80s, and there was a barbecue, liquor, and pawn stores up and down 41. Oh my gosh. You got the crazy uncle that hits on all your friends. Who don't got the uncle that hit on their friends? That bust out baby girl and all this other stuff. Aww. I don't know not a thing about Memphis. Y'all gonna have to tell me about Memphis. I don't know not a thing. Do y'all think it's okay? So do y'all think it's a conspiracy though about that whole line with Rick Ross though? Do y'all think it's a conspiracy? And why would he take a shot at 6ix9ine like that? Album promotion? What y'all think? You give me a state to move. You done with? Why you done with Florida? People say they love Florida. You know all about Fort Campbell. A friend of yours lived near the base. It's pawns. Look at check cashing. Y'all remember the show that used to have me cracking up was that pawn show. The pawn store show on there. Like when the people you would get tossed out. I don't know, it's like a white family that owned it. Like it just used to have me cracking up. Aw, you think it is? Why is Florida fraudulent, Lady Royal? Yes, Pawn Stars. That's what it was. You said, what's his status now? We could look. Let's look. Because right now, Rick Ross and this, you know, alleged diss track They saying he ain't say no names, but who else locked up for racketeering and got purple hair? Honey, then you know they calling out Blac Chyna talking about she ain't never used that skin bleaching cream. Okay, so apparently Tekashi bought his little girlfriend a Rolex, and then they saying on here, Shark Tank star, I love Dummy Boy, but Tekashi's got a tough road ahead. So Kevin O'Leary this is the latest that they have out. Tekashi is climbing up to the top of the charts, but that doesn't make him immune to the harsh reality. If you do the crime, you got to do the time, says Kevin O'Leary. So basically, y'all know the show Shark Tank. Outside Benjamin Prime Steakhouse in NYC, Tekashi's home turf, and he surprised us in a couple of ways. For starters, the 64-year-old entrepreneur knows exactly who 6ix9ine is. This got me tickled that he is 64 and he know who Tekashi is. This is funny. And but you know what? Like, you'll be surprised. Like, it's a lot of elders that they are familiar with the pop culture, and I love it because it's like at least you can have conversations about stuff that's interesting. You know, like you don't always have to, be preparing the food or at the family function, not, having to just talk about certain stuff and you like it just tickles me. So when you think of racketeering, you think of mob bosses and corporate execs. So they say that Kevin is a fan. It says, check it out. Kevin, an expert in brand building, says Tekashi's monumentally successful album, Dummy Boy, means he won't have to worry about money even while he's sitting in federal prison. The good news, that's the good news, but Kevin didn't whitewash the bad news, namely how long Tekashi could be cooling off in a cell. His point, his records pay bills, but they don't make you above the law. So that's the latest on that. Rick Ross, this little line screaming gang gang, now you wanna rap. Racketeering charges caught him on a tap. Looking for a bond, lawyers want to tax. Purple hair got them blanks on your back. I ain't repeating it, but y'all heard it. So people is on Twitter saying Rick Ross calling out 6ix9ine. Rick Ross sending them shots. When you peep Rick Ross those shots, and somebody said everybody calling hashtag Tekashi69, aka 6ix9ine a rat, yet they listen to Rick Ross. What has the world come to? So I mean, hopefully this does good for Meek Mill's album Championships, honey. You said he was sneak. Got sons in the industry, so some of us have to stay up with the times, Lord. No different than all them filters the Kardashians use when advertising they ish. Oh my gosh, y'all in these filters. Okay, about Blac Chyna now. Let's look at that American TV commercials. Once upon a time, in order to endorse products, you had to use them. Anybody can do a commercial. But that's why I don't go buy everything that the celebrities endorse. Like, they be like, oh, this lollipop can make you lose weight. It's the lose weight lollipop. I'm not gonna say, no names. I crack up at that. Oh, this tea make you lose a whole bunch of weight. Oh, these vitamins is gonna grow your hair down your back. Like, why you just don't drink no water and get some biotin? Drink water and get some biotin. And change your diet to include stuff that grow your hair. Why are you relying on these people to sell you something that's a miracle in a jar? It's just, or they sitting there selling you a waist trainer and they done got all the fat sucked out of their body with liposuction. I'm slightly familiar with Jonesboro and Dyersburg. Usually when I go to Arkansas, it's to the Waters Parks. As far as the other end of Tennessee, I usually go to Nashville or Gatlinburg. Okay. You would have bought them out. Oh, my girl, they be selling teeth whiteners, knowing that they go to the dentist and have them with that light blinging them bad boys out. Going to sell skin lightening pills and all this stuff, knowing that they go to a dermatologist that probably charge about $100 and something an hour. Oh, so I ain't gonna say their name. I ain't trying to throw no shade. She wasted $40. Waist trainers had you about to faint. It was so tight. Why you roasting that man hairline like that? Have I ever been to DC? No, but I love all my people. I've been through. Not like there to like do anything though. So shout out to all the people from the DMV area. Love y'all so much. Love y'all. Love y'all. King Mick, what you say? You know we wild. Dicea don't want to talk her side effects and symptoms to the bleaching cream she has been using for the past 8 years. She is very sensitive to light. That's why she always had them shades on, because when I seen her, she always has those shades on. And, you know, if she stopped using the bleaching cream, honey, she probably worried that empire is going to stop. In bungee string bras. And then this is my thing about the bras. How you selling bungee string, like bungee bras, and you know that you have them Power Ranger Powerball boobs that are like basketballs just sitting up there like this. It's no natural gravity. It's like it's been inflated with a pump.
It's not.
It's 8 o'clock. You said his hairline looked like Dracula? I mean, ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of a waist trainer every now and again underneath your clothes, because waist trainers work. But they be acting like they really be out here working out. The only person that I really be seeing working out for real, is like Jocelyn Hernandez. That's the only person that I really be seeing working out. Like, I actually believe that they work out. Everybody else, I think they be getting lipo. And they just, you could tell because they be having them fake abs that ain't real abs. When they hide their body, LOL, people fall for it. You said Ashanti goes hard in the gym. Ashanti got a natural looking body though. Like, she don't look like, I don't like when the boobs be looking like a ball about to bust on your chest. Like, boobs should look like natural. Like natural mountains that are just there. They should just look there. You said Serena. Serena's too hard for me. When she twerk, it don't work. But Serena go hard in the gym though. I don't be looking at Serena body like I would want that. I be looking like, nah, I'm straight. I'm straight. You said you don't know if it's the baby, but Jocelyn look more feminine now. Her daughter is so cute. You said all that A is muscle. Yo, you be fouling. Serena just is hard. Like, I mean, I don't know. I'm going to stay feminine. Like, you know, men don't want to, you know, some men might be into that, but men don't want to go to sleep with no, well, some of them do, with no concrete. I like to be soft and delicate. Soft and delicate. Yeah, You said what's wrong with muscle booty? It ain't no jiggle there. It ain't no twerk. It ain't working. It ain't. If your hand is cracking like concrete bricks. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with a little. I mean, working out is cool, but dang. When you looking like your butt, it'll actually bounce back for real. Like y'all know the cartoons like Dragon Ball Z when like a Kamehameha wave is thrown. That's how it looked like. If somebody slaps Serena behind, it looked like it'll just throw them all the way across the room. I'm just serious. Serena, y'all play too much. Serena look like she, you know, like or how like when Superman go and crash into a building. That's how what your man probably gonna do. They promoting waist trainers but got surgery. People think they gonna get them results. Tia, what did I do? I'm just what did I do? I'm just being for real. My friend was like, "Oh yeah, let's go work out or whatever at the gym." I said, "I don't want to do too much work on my arms. I don't want to be looking like Kobe in a ball gown. I'm good. Like just a little something. I like to be a little toned, you know." And then it's just like I be seeing like some of the, and this is no shade, like some men is into that, like the bodybuilder type of women, where they boobs have became male muscles, and so when they put on a bikini top at the top, it's just like the Incredible Hulk, like in the cleavage department. Nah, I'm good on that. I'm good on that. Did you see them? on it on that challenge for 25K from the girl from Love and Hip Hop. Wait a minute, what? No, I did not. I need to go and look at that. I don't know. And then I don't know, like I heard before, like if you a woman and you do too much, it can affect like your feminine hormones and stuff. I don't know if that's true, but I don't want to chance it. So I work out to the point where it's like I have strength that's reasonable for my body size and shape. Then it's like it look weird. But some people, you know, some men think that that's sexy though. And the calves that look like they got the Charlie. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done with y'all. I am done. Looking like they just slam about the. Yeah, that's what I heard, that it can affect your periods. That's what I heard. I'm so glad that you said that because I thought I was tripping at first. But yeah, like medical doctors was talking about that. Like don't do too. They was telling women don't do too much. You said you go to the gym late at night and there'll be no one around, and then someone will get right next to you. Like, you like, what the heck? The place is empty and they gotta get on the treadmill or whatever right beside you. They probably, you know, want to feel that human energy around. But don't come trying to put your towel or nothing near me and all of that. It does. You in the army. Dang, I'm not for all that. I'm into femininity and having my girl moments and girl moves. It's just like women need masculine energy and men need feminine energy just around them, just as a balance. Like we're supposed to balance each other out some type of way. Serene, I bet you listen. I bet you what you call it, Sin Santana telling Joe she need masculine energy around this time. Cause Joe, she said Joe playing games. Ew, you said they be flinging sweat. That's why I don't I got to work out right in my crib. I got to work out right in my crib. And then like when you go, I don't like as being a woman, you go in the gym and then the weird guy is sitting there laid back on the machine and just watching you on the treadmill doing this. Just watching you doing this. Lifting weights. I'm good on that. And then I try to wear extra big clothes and basketball shorts. Just, you know, and then it's just always a guy in the cut. And you was heartbroken for Sin? Joe Button need to stop withholding. It should never be no excuse. I don't mess with the army men. They be players. They be players. I heard. It's, I heard, so I hear. They be players. A lot of women like talking to them because they feel like, oh, they gonna have money, they gonna have whatever. You talk to the army dudes? Players. Oh my God, players. I heard so many stories. Man, I can't even, man, y'all would be tripping. Oh, that's how you met the Blasian guy. Oh. Wait, not wiping the machine off and they got booty sweat. Oh! Can't do the can't do the gym, can't do the gym, can't do the gym. Hey, I remember it was like a girl, I think she passed away or got some type of like infection or I don't know, but it was just no. You got to bring some disinfectant or ask the people at the gym to spray that stuff down before you use it. Can I see you spray it down, please? Yes, don't they? They be having a girl at home, a wife, and a girl on the side. Yes. Don't go back, Serene. No. Remember, wife and girlfriend. Too many. You said not today. Too many with post traumatic stress, not making funny because every time. Man, I'm telling you, like I had a friend one time. I had to let him know, yo, chill. This is Netflix. We're chilling. That's just the door. You tripping? Like, yeah, I think that's what happened, Vin. I think that's what happened to the girl. I think that's what she had ended up getting. Oh, you worked around SF guys and see so honey. I heard a story where it was a guy that confronted another guy about his wife. I guess his wife was messing with somebody and they came like from another country. They came to visit their wife and came and it was a tussle. And I was telling my people, y'all should have recorded that. That's a world star moment. I don't think they're supposed to do it, but I mean, you got to use your common sense. A man off by themselves in a different country is foreign hoes. Like they down because they like literally. I've heard military dudes say like, we about to go smash a whole bunch of foreign girls because they thinking like, oh, you finna be my girlfriend and I'm gonna bring you back to the United States, and they be like, nah, you just here for the day, and then I'm out the next day. That's just how they be doing it. Like I've literally heard this from dudes. Vanessa, Vanessa, what is so serious about what is so serious about that? I mean, literally, I've heard some stories, y'all. Like, it's just it's terrible the way they do these folks. Yeah, they got the you only live once mentality. Like they just be like, listen, I'm here for the time that I'm here. Enjoy that while I'm here, and then I'm out. Like, and then you got like the pervy ones because they be like maybe like off in the field somewhere, so they just have not had any contact, and then they just pervy looking to use Tinder and all this other weird stuff so that they could holler at women. The stories, y'all, that I've heard. Mm. Exactly. You heard that line too? Yo, it be serious out there. Like, nah, nah. You said I don't cuss. I try not to. I try. Every once in a while it'd be a person that like push the line because I feel like you shouldn't like I'm not like I talk about, the most high God and stuff like that. And I am not a perfect person, y'all. Like, I never want people to think like I'm a perfect person where I think people don't do whatever. It's just like I try, like, the goal is to try your hardest to, to be a better person and to let Christ perfect you through time. Like, now I try not to be acting up. I really do. Every once in a while, people be acting real petty, and you get in your petty bag and you might say something, but nah, like, you said you wouldn't do it at Brittany. You gonna write a book just because of the, I mean, the military love life stuff, honey, is, ooh. I mean, I done heard stuff about, military guys talking about they had female stalkers or kicking girls out, sneaking girls in. Man, in the last wedding you was in, all of the men in the wedding were Marines. They just started drinking Jameson at 11 a.m. and continue to drink. I'm telling you, drinking early in the morning. I mean, the wives are where the stories are. Honey, the wives be the stories sometimes. Honey, they husbands be off, messing with, and the husband might be somewhere. It might be another soldier around somewhere. They smash. You never know. Like, the wives be off the chain too. They be turned too. Do not get it twisted on both sides. It was a man in the military, honey. He came home, found out that the wife was pregnant while he was away. She ended up giving the baby up for adoption because she knew she cheated on him. He found out. It was a whole situation. I did a story on that on my channel. These people, I'm telling you, the military be turned. Now, we don't need a Love and Hip Hop Atlanta or nothing. We need to do something on the military, but they probably not going to allow that because it's the military. But I'm telling you, the stories. Who y'all think be the most turned out of all the services? Do y'all think it be the Air Force, the Marines, or Army, or Navy? Who y'all think be the most turned out of all the guys? You said Army. I don't know. I feel like it's a tie. Exactly. Like, people do get married for the pay in the military. Like, oh my goodness, like, the Army, yes. Like, I had people try to try me with that mess. Like, oh, marry me, I'll get you a Camaro, or all this other crazy stuff. Nah, boo, I'm good. No. Your sister-in-law is from Germany. You took her and her friends to Atlanta because they never been. You couldn't keep up with them? You say the Marines and the Navy. Y'all saying the Marines, honey. The Marines, y'all out here with that? With that type Marines, people out here like that? Ooh! Vanessa. Vanessa. Ooh, that's crazy. See, but that's why you can't trust it. Like, you got to think about it. The person is, like, in a whole nother place. You don't know what he or she is doing. So why would you mess with that person like that? No, I just feel like no. And I know for a fact them dudes be like on Tinder and everything else, messing with them foreign chicks. I ain't gonna say messing with them girls. And some of them girls be like, they could be in one soldier room one night and the soldier drop her off and she down at the other part of the base. They just, a lot of them girls look at it like American men is like opportunity. Like, I could get up out of where I live, so let me smash him and then hopefully he marry me and bring me back to the States. That's how a lot of them look at it. Like, them dudes I heard be going over there having kids with people and stuff. You said Germany is the best to be stationed overseas. All you did was hang out, party, and shop. He was off his rocker. Ooh! Money to be made if that's what a girl want to do. Them dudes ain't trying to pay. They trying to smash and be up out of here. Oh, they trying to smash and get up out of there. They trying to do a smash and grab. They in and out like a robbery, honey. I heard about Spain, honey. I heard about Spain. You said they need to go to the officers' quarters. I heard they be there. I heard they be there. Ew. What? I think a lot of them girls be thinking that them dudes have money. Some of them dudes be making like the same amount of money as like regular people. If they not, at a certain level. Exactly, rough girl. Most of them girls be wanting that ID card and it'll be like, "Welcome to America," and they feel like that's gonna be they way. But that's just if they only knew about American men, honey. If they only knew. See, you breaking it down, fun golden girl, about that rank, because a lot of girls do not know about that. They don't. The fringe benefits is the only come up. I just seen a story where it was like a girl. She married one military dude. One military dude was her baby daddy. The husband killed the baby daddy. It was just so crazy. You said they need to aim for the warrant officers. Lord, y'all don't give these people no advice. But they probably don't know anything about that, though. If they from another country, they probably don't know anything about that. Or the Navy because you want a boat. What else do you do? Oh my God. Lord. Alicia, what you talking about? Rick Ross and that line? He had that line in that song and they saying it appears to be a reference. Diamond, why you hate your phone? On the 1st and the 15th, $500 SMS. Why y'all doing these folks like that? Who? Yes, they do. They got their pay scale bookmarked on their cell phones. But that don't mean they gonna marry them girls, though. Them girls they gotta wise up. They gotta wise up. Cause I'm telling you. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. And then the lines that they be giving these women, though, be just on why they not doing right. Be just, oh my God. I be feeling bad. I be feeling bad. Like it's a girl on YouTube. I follow her. What is her name? Like it's like a whole bunch of women that's in the military. They make these military type of lifestyle videos, and I love it because you hear all the tea on everything. You said they settle, get back for being married and a dependent, get that house. I'm telling you, they be trying. That's another reason some of the dudes do it, because they want to get that check. Yes, Army Barbie is one. And Andy, being Andy, I think is another one. I watch Les Latrice too. She be talking about it. Your buddy uses plenty of fish. He's booking up with chicks at Fort Knox. Y'all telling all the tea, honey. That need to be a whole. Whoo! You said they better off finding somebody flipping hamburgers, but they like to see a man in uniform. They like to see a man in uniform, honey. They just get fooled. Ah. It just depends, though. It depends. Like Rough Girl is saying, it depends. But you gotta watch that because they like to run them lines. I mean, man, I will never forget that meme that I seen that I joined the Army starter pack. It had the Camaro or the Challenger, the Jordans, and the PlayStation, the certain type of PlayStation. It had me cracking up. Yeah. See, yeah, that's true though. I would be careful too, especially with that profession. I would be like, mm-mm. I couldn't deal with that though. Like a person that's always gone though. I couldn't deal with that. You said you saw the one with the charger too, right? I'm telling you. Or they had a one for the truck drivers too, like, and it had Gucci Man in front of it in a tracksuit, and it just had me cracking up because it's just like, Vanessa, you saw it too. I'm telling you, I felt like it was so for real, like, cause you probably will see that type of stuff. I'm telling you, you was in the 82nd Airborne. They are all, ooh, no, you called them out. Not that I know, it's what you heard. Man, I have no first-hand knowledge of that. Except for some of the games that be played by these military guys. Some of them. Like the games, yeah. Rough girl. Okay, so Aisha says I'm always careful. 6ix9ine gonna be like Smurder going. You think so, Alicia? You don't think he gonna get out? Lanice Hunter, hey. What time? Let me look at my time, y'all. All right, y'all. I'm getting ready to get out of here because we've been on here for like 2 hours. I love you all. We always have a good time on here laughing about stuff, y'all. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Rough Girl. Yes, subscribe to Fun Golden Girl. All right, y'all. So I'm getting ready to get out of here. You said I'm leaving? Yes, King Mick. I will be back. I will be back. Trap Savvy, you said don't go. Listen, I've been on here for like 2 hours. I gotta go eat. I gotta go, deal with, life responsibilities. You like the video? I'm happy that you liked the video. Thank you for showing love, y'all. I love y'all, my subbies, and anybody of you just now watching. You ended your night with this arena joke. If y'all just now watching and you want to subscribe, go ahead and subscribe for me. I'm leaving too early. How? Listen, I love y'all. I promise y'all I'm gonna be back. I gotta go eat. Ben, you talking about the biscuits is calling my name. All right, y'all. I'm gonna see y'all next time. Hit that notification bell and then go in post notification options and hit all notifications so you don't miss a moment of KingBritneyChanel videos. I'll be back soon, y'all. And then I'm gonna try to make sure I put in the community section when I go live. So just in case y'all don't see it, then I'll notify y'all that way. So bye. I'll see y'all later.